Keeping Grandmother Healthy by Cindy Christmas. 12-year-old Ross is a smart and loving little boy who loves his grandmother Ruby dearly. When his grandmother took ill and was rushed to the hospital, he feared that she may not make it. Ross loved his mother, but the love he had for his grandmother was indescribable. His grandmother did things that his mother never did, like spoil him with gifts and other things. Ruby lived alone, so every day after school Ross spent a few hours with her before his mother picked him up and took him home. On weekends he slept over his grandmother's house. Ross wanted to move in with his grandmother, but his mother did not agree with that, feeling that he would be too much for Ruby to deal with. Ross' best friend Travis used to go with him to his grandmother's house and keep her company, listening to her stories about when she was a child. Sometimes they played hide-and-seek or card games. Ross was even trying to teach his grandmother how to use his phone to play games online. Ross realized that his grandmother was complaining about her feet always paining her and she could not hear as well as she used to. Ross decided he had to find ways to help his grandmother, for he did not ever want to lose her. Ross went online searching the web to find ways to prevent his grandmother's foot from paining and from her losing her hearing. The internet seemed to have remedies for everything. Ross whipped up recipes from online to prevent his grandmother from losing her sight, her hearing, and to stop her foot pains. Most of the recipes that he made for his grandmother had lots of vegetables and fruits, which was to help keep her healthy. Grandmother: carrots are good for your eyes, so eat them up, said Ross with a cute smile. Okay, grandson, Ruby replied as she ate her carrots. When you finish eat your carrots, make sure you eat your apples, oranges, and bananas as they will help you hear better. Ross continued saying, strawberries, tomatoes, and spinach will also help prevent your foot pain, but if they do not work I will get Mom to buy you vitamin C pills. You are such a caring young boy, always remember that I love you, said Ruby as she reached to give Ross a hug. Ross hugged his grandmother and said, I love you too, grandmother. When Ross' mother picked him up and took him home, he told her about the recipes he made for his grandmother and how she loved them. He also told his mother to buy vitamin C pills for his grandmother. Tina said, Son, you seem to be overly worried about your grandmother. I am, because when she was ill and was rushed to the hospital, I was afraid that I would never see her again. I do not ever want to lose my grandmother, so I am trying to keep her healthy, so she would live longer. Tina stared in Ross' eyes, and said, You are such a sweet boy, I am so proud of you, son. But I want you to know that it is certain things in life that no matter how hard we try we cannot prevent them from happening. After school Ross could not wait to go by his grandmother. He searched for new recipes that could prevent her from aging. Alrighty, grandmother, so avocados, broccoli, nuts, dark chocolates, sweet potatoes, and red wine helps prevent wrinkles and make your skin look healthier and younger. I do not know if you can drink red wine, but I will ask Mom first, Ross said, excited. Wow. The internet seems to be a good tool. It is like having a doctor at reach whenever in need. I like it, said Ruby, fascinated. Ross smiled and replied, Yes, the internet is amazing. Well, it depends on how you use it. Ross believed his recipes that he made for his grandmother was preventing her from pains, losing her vision, loss of hearing and wrinkles. Every day after school, he could not wait to go by his grandmother and make her something that was going to be healthy and help her live longer. One day after school, when he reached his grandmother's house, he saw his mother sitting on the step crying. He ran to her and hugged her, asking, What's the matter? Why are you crying, mother? Is grandmother okay? Your grandmother left home and she got lost because she could not remember where she lived. If it was not for the neighbor who saw her wandering, who knows what could have happened to her? I may have to put her in a home, so this would not happen again. It is a possibility that she has Alzheimer's, which means that she will forget a lot. She may even forget who we are at some point. Ross shook his head and said, You do not have to put her in a home. She can stay with us. I will make recipes for her that will sharpen her memory. Tina sighed, Son, not even your recipes can help. Like I told you before, there are some things we just cannot prevent. Tina put her mother into a home, Ross could not visit his grandmother as much as he used to, but when he did he made recipes for her to help with her Alzheimer's. As bad as her Alzheimer's was, his recipes seemed to be helping. Although Ross tried to prevent things from happening, he finally understood that his mom was right. In life, no matter how hard you try, certain things can never be prevented. You just got to hope for the best, but be prepared for the unexpected. The end.